Time now for PFT on Yahoo Sports. Peter King, Mike Florio, all the biggest stories in the NFL. And one thing from Sunday that continues to resonate, a changing of the guard game in the AFC. The Bills go in to Kansas City and beat the Chiefs 38-20. Peter, what do you think the ramifications of that victory by Buffalo will be?
You know, I think Chris Collinsworth nailed it in real time. He said, we're going to look back at the end of the year during the telecast on Sunday night, and we're going to say this was a huge game that changed what we think about the AFC. And Mike, to me, it isn't just, this did not feel like a football game in week 5. This really felt like something was happening, and the power, the power atop the AFC was totally changing. And I'll give you a really good example. An executive for another team texted me late in this game and said to me, you need to go back and look at when they drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire. What are the Chiefs right now really hurting for? They're hurting for help in the defensive backfield, okay? So if you look at right now, Trevon Diggs and Antoine Winfield Jr. both being available when Kansas City takes a running back that Andy Reid thought was Brian Westbrook plus, and who has not turned out to be that. You know, to me, I look at this and I say the Kansas City Chiefs are paying for some of the decisions they made in the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, you're right. Now, there was so much money spent in the offseason to improve the offensive line. Their defense is falling apart. They are averaging 7.1 yards per play allowed. That currently is an all-time record. 7.1 yards per play. So it doesn't matter what your offense is doing if your defense is that bad. And as to the Bills, here's the bottom line. When you look at their schedule, when you consider how dominant they have been, they are averaging 28 points per game in victory margin since that week 1. What the hell happened against Pittsburgh? They're the only dominant team in the NFL. They've got some difficult games coming up, but not many of them. They get the 1 seed. Good luck going to Buffalo in January and playing the Bills. Think about what a difference that is if the Chiefs and Bills get together again, this time in Buffalo, or if the Chargers, instead of hosting the Bills, have to go to Buffalo, or the Ravens have to go to Buffalo in January. That's what makes this so significant. Not only does it give the Bills mastery over the Chiefs, it puts the Bills in the driver's seat to get their one-way ticket to Los Angeles in February.
Can you see the Kansas City making up 2 games plus a tiebreaker on the Los Angeles Chargers between now and January 9th? I can't see it. I'm not saying it can't happen, but you can't invent a defense in midseason. And the one other thing I would say, Mike, when I look at the way Buffalo plays right now, the only thing that would really scare me if I'm the Bills is a really good edge rushing team. The only thing that would scare me is a healthy, say, T.J. Watt and some help on the other side from Pittsburgh. Those are the kind of things. And so therefore, on a fast track field, if they have to play the Chargers on a very cold day, I think, Buffalo has a huge edge. But you tell me, is Joey Bosa healthy that day? If he's healthy that day, I give the Chargers more than a fighting chance.
And really, of all the teams in the AFC, the location of that playoff game would be critical to the outcome. Because if it's Chargers at Buffalo, a lot easier for the Bills to advance to L.A. for the Super Bowl. Going to be fun to see how it plays out. But for now, the Bills, the NFL's only dominant team, we'll see if their dominance can continue. And if the Chiefs can turn it around. And one last thing, Peter, the Chiefs 2-3. They've lost to the 4-1 Chargers, the 4-1 Bills, and the 4-1 Ravens. So if the schedule softens, they should start winning some games.
Maybe. I don't see it like this. I think they're in a hole.
I'm trying to keep the Chiefs fans hopeful. That's it for now. We'll see you for more PFT on Yahoo Sports next time.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.